How's it going, guys? We've got the AU tool van here with all the gear, and we're finally pulling the rear end out of the Darude Sandstorm rig. Oofed.
The diff's covered in dick cheese.
Dude, I can't say dick. You can't say dick. I gotta edit that out. There's so much editing. Oh, we're action now.
LSD's munted.
I think we can say munted. Munted's a normal YouTube
Like an
friendly
open
word.
center. If you spin that, they should, well, for one, it should at least spin. And they should spin the same way. I'm not exactly sure how a cone lock LSD works, but they lock under I don't know, torque load, I guess, if you want to say. And they should both spin.
Don't worry. So when we actually have people that comment, there'll be someone that'll comment, and we'll know the answer.
Actually, I'm an AU expert.
This is what's actually done.
Yeah, like I'm not using this diff.
Yeah, we're not using the diff. We're just using this bit. This bit? We're using this bit or just this bit?
They're cutting that whole chassis photo.
See, best bit about AUs.
You don't care about pulling them apart.
You don't care about pulling them apart.
Yeah, that's fucking.
So here's one we prepared earlier. This is the one that's actually going in the car. Diff's under here. But when Jaden pulled this out, it's already got new bushes and all the good stuff. But when Jaden pulled it out, didn't realise that he would need the chassis mounts, which is
Cut them out the wrong way.
yeah, we cut them out the wrong way. But it's all right. It is what it is. It's a good thing AUs are cheap enough you can just buy them instead of doing that. So
after control arm bushes, new rose joints, all super pro polyurethane.
So we are going to paint this up. This is going to be brushed all back and then painted up nice. So it's going to look good.
Power graded black or multicolored.
Oh, multicolored would be nice.
Yeah.
What do the pups think? Hey? Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, after a quick wardrobe change and now a shade increase by our King's awning. Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
One day.
Do you want to talk us through the pros and cons of having IRS over a solid rear end?
Well, kind of like chalk and cheese, I guess. I don't know, people that want it for drag sort of say that it pushes under power, it pushes the wheels to the ground, which helps with drag, I guess. Depends if you want to use it for that. For drift, IRS is the way to go. Camber adjustment, stuff like that. But also, I guess, I don't know, it's a very touchy subject for some people.
Especially when someone's going to make it slam on its gut to tilty wheels.
Yeah, and a lot of people hate that already.
A lot of people hate tilty
It's going to be a
wheels.
good time.
Especially for Club AU. Club AU love a tilted AU, don't they?
Yeah, all the boomers.
All the boomers. Alright, let's get back into it. So a common thing on all of the FGs, FGXs, pretty sure all of the BAs and BFs and all that.
Yeah, slightly different, but they're all really
Yeah, they flog out their diff bushes. So I look forward to having to do my diff bushes on my FGX because apparently it's a very common thing with the manuals because there's no absorption of shock through the torque converter because it's got a clutch instead. So
whereas also the B series and F series, they're very they rely on the body a lot for the IRS to mount, whereas this you drop it all out and it's all just one unit.
it's all bloody,
It's all congregated to itself.
which is cool, I guess. Cool for packaging, getting it in and out, but sort of annoying if you want to go throw something like this into a car that's not meant to have it.
As you can see, if I want to pull.
Alright, time to drop the diff out. Get this set up in the right spot.
I got you under my skin, yeah. You are a bad, bad man. Care about no one else but you under your skin, yeah, yeah. It's just a sad, sad man. Don't have no one else. What you're trying to prove? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
There it is. Out. 4 bolts, tail shaft, and some mounts, some struts, and a handbrake cable. And there it is. Boom. Big shack. So yeah, we'll pull this out and give it a gaze. We might even pull apart the back of the diff to show people that don't know how a diff works. Just a bit of insight, eh? We just realised we left the brake lines on, but you know, you need to do that because that stops your diff falling away from the car, see? So that's why we did it. That's why they actually make brake lines rubber, so that when you drop stuff out, the rubber actually stretches so you don't drop it down. It doesn't matter, this is a wreck, we're just gonna cut them. When you do it on your own car, make sure you undo everything properly and re-bleed the system after putting it all back. Otherwise you'll have no brakes, and no stopping is never good because that's how people die.
No brake fluid in there anyway.
Oh, I'm recording the next one. So this is a quick DIY on how to remove brake lines. Alright. We might bung that. Just put a pop rivet in. No, that's why I used to have those chassis holes, is for when you angle grind off your lines, you can just grab them and stick them back into the hole there. Now for the fun bit, we've got to get this from the trailer onto the floor. I've got to bust it out. I've got to bust and that. Finally out. Hey bud. Oh, so we dropped some brake fluid. Obviously people, if you ever get brake fluid on your paint, get it off as soon as you can, because brake fluid stuffs your paint up a lot.
Yeah, so we'll be getting brake cleaner, just wiping the excess off.
Yeah, we'll brake clean it off, but you want to get brake fluid off your paint ASAP because it'll just stuff it. No one likes stuffed paint, and I don't care if everyone says it's just a trailer. It's more than just a trailer.
It's only 6 months old.
It's only 6 months old, and it's part of the AJLarkin garage fleet. So gotta look after our stuff. All right, so why do we have to take the rear bar off, Jaden?
Oh. Yeah, drop the fuel tank out, and you can do it with the rear bar on, it just makes it easier to get to the fuel tank.
Milwaukee, if you're watching, send us some tools. How come you got the easy side? This side's got all sorts of... I don't even know what that is. That looks like turd, to be honest with you, just like turd. We have one bolt there. The other one's going to be behind this black thingy. What's the black thing in the boot, Jaden? That stops the cabin pressurizing.
Like a breather.
That's aircraft technology, Jaden.
Yeah, when you think about it, when you open the door, the cabin's over there, and then you close the door, the door's hard on it to pressurize the cabin. It releases pressure and stuff like that.
Well, I hope we get all that on film. I was going to do that. I was going to. You just took. I just spent all this time. Oh, get the grinder.
Yeah, there's that mount there.
Well, whoops. Here you go.
Maybe we should practice
Proper PPE when using an angle grinder to avoid cuts and abrasions. That was good. Standing right in the sparks.
grab a bucket and catch them for me?
Oh, I should have bought the bucket. That would have been a lot better idea. But that's the correct way to remove a wiring harness from any car. You just use an angle grinder, and then you can just strip and reconnect and recrimp the cords back up when you're done. All right, now we got to remove. This kid doesn't let me introduce what we're doing. Okay, basically we have to. Why are you cutting that for? We need to get this out because this is where that cradle mounts to, and on Jaden's car it hasn't got that. So we need to cut out this bit with this little donger, and we got to cut out this bit too.
No, That bit's the standard.
That's standard.
So live axle and our IRS share the same front mount.
They say same front mounts, but it's these back mounts. So we went and bought this whole car literally for this. So that's good. So we'll get some live action of Jaden angle grinding more stuff.
Cutting some dick cheese out.
Time for a bit of massaging.
This pass me the grinder.
Scalpel. Oh yeah, it's oh.
Hey.
Oofed.
In the bin.
Finally got rid of that so we can get to cutting out this. All of that. Brilliant. Precision.
Lovely.
This is Brown's engineering.
To be fair, I'm cutting through like 3 thicknesses of metal. So. I'll show you why I'm cutting out the whole thing. It's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like a U-channel inside the chassis. That's why I'm cutting out the whole thing this time. Before I didn't.
Well,
I kind of cut the U thing inside the chassis in half, and then I realised I needed it.
well, this is why you just buy a whole bunch of AUs, and hopefully no one cottons onto the idea you just keep buying
People
AUs.
strip parts off it and make it cheaper for you to buy.
Well, yeah, see,
Yeah.
this would have been a lot harder if this was a full car, which is what we were originally buying, eh? But instead we decided that, well, we didn't decide, old mate,
Yeah, I'll make decided our fate. So,
the Pelican decided we didn't need a full car, so.
catch you there like butter.
Oh, and the grinder won't work, use a reciprocating saw.
Mm.
Now I can smell it, Jack. Yes.
Halfway through. One half of the chassis anyway.
Oh. I hear a barra. Ah! Ah! Look who it is!
Have to see a part-time cutting. I cannot see one cutting.
Should have just got the gas axe.
Someone didn't want to bring it over.
Well, someone, well, you know, I can't just bring the gas axe over. My boss will get a bit upset if I start using gas axe on non-work time. This is work time. This is AJLarkin garage work time. Here we go. Thoughts?
I went straight through, didn't it, bro?
Didn't it, bro? What are you doing there, bro?
Should be loose, yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's as loose as something in a sock. Has a salmon in a sock.
That's actually what I need.
Give it a bit of love, Jaden. Give it a bit of love.
Yeah. It came eventually.
We got it eventually. So as you can see from this here, it comes on this side, wraps underneath the chassis, goes in here. Alright, so as you can see, we cut this one out so you guys have a better look at it. So it bolts in on, well, not bolts in, it gets pressed in and then tack weld or however they fit it in, but it wraps around the whole chassis itself. So we're going to cut this out, bend all this out, and then we're going to slide this into Jaden's car so we can mount the IRS to it. So there's a bit more to it than what we originally thought. When Jaden first cut it out of his other car, because we've bought a lot of AUs, I think he's up to his number 8. You're up to number 8 AU? Something like that? Number 9. His 9th AU.
See that channel inside? That channel there, that's what I cut out. I cut it out right along there and right along there, not realising that's a U-bracket inside the chassis.
Yeah, so as you can see, it goes up into here. So that's the bit we need to make magic happen. Anyway.
You can't just re-weld to the flat part of the bottom of the chassis to crack out and make...
Okay, cut this bad boy up. Ow, 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 ow. All right, people. So the reason why, oh, this is going to be a good angle. The reason why we cut the drive shaft off is because the car is getting scrapped, and because we don't have a rear end in it, the drive shaft's going to be causing all sorts of drama. So we cut it short, and we just chuck it straight back into here. That way, no more leaks. I mean, it's probably not the best idea. Well, then again, it is only getting scrapped, so who cares? But that's a good way to stop your gearboxes leaking. Just cut your drive shaft up if you're trying to scrap it. Obviously, don't do this if you're keeping the car, but
do it if you're keeping the car.
Do it if you're keeping the car as well. It's more power. We do Bluetooth drive shaft conversions. For a Bluetooth drive shaft, you need to cut it actually here. And then that's how we do the Bluetooth drive shaft. But anyway. All right, we're not going to film taking this side out because it's exactly the same as the other side, except there's a fuel tank here somewhere. Where's the fuel tank? Well, I'm a bit late to the party. Anyway, we're not going to film this side because Jaden's already done this, so we'll film it once it's come out, eh? All right, we've got it down. Got it down on the ground. Well, not on the ground, on the trailer. Yeah, now he's got to get the front down. This will be a lot better once we have our own garage and we have like actual car stand. Anyone needs an AU exhaust or fuel tank, they're going to be at the scrapyard for you guys to grab. Oh, now time to get the front ones out. We're not actually touching here, but you know what? We're just going to send it. Live action. I'll have to speed this bit up. Oh. There you go. Oh, on its guts gets the respectable women. Done. We've got everything we need off this rig, which wasn't much, but anyway. Video's video. So we're all done. Thanks for watching. Remember, you can't spell Australia without AU. We'll see you later.